Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for December the 1st through to the 15th. We're now in fiery Sagittarius season, so let's see what this fire energy brings for you. This is a general reading, Pisces, so it may, or parts of it may resonate, parts of it may not. You know, it's a general reading. Not all of it is going to resonate, but just take what feels right and and leave the rest is what I'm trying to say. And if it does really resonate and you'd like to hear more, delve deeper, look further into the future, there is an extended reading and the link is in the description box below. So let's get stuck into it, shall we? What have we got for you for the beautiful Pisces? Ooh, 9 of Cups. Nice. The 4 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, Strength card, the 9 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Hierophant as the outcome or potential outcome. These are all potential energies, as you know, Pisces. And as an overall energy, we have the Knight of Swords. So a lot of fast and quick movement happening, some quick changes coming through. I'm going to pull for you a little lucky charm. What can we get for Pisces? Ah, beautiful. A tree. Look at this. A beautiful tree representing growth. But interesting. An ancestry. I'm getting the message, like a family tree. So we're looking at family histories and how histories and timelines have kind of converged to this point in time now. And I do see an image of a flaming tree. So some of that is being karmically cleansed. Some storylines or histories that have been passed down through generations, even like really old stuff, like centuries old. So yeah, it's this real opportunity now, because I feel like you've reached a convergent point, Pisces, where you are now freeing yourself from some of that energy from the past. And the fire energy, I mean, the fact I'm seeing flames and we're in Sagittarius, that's kind of this energy of being able to transform and transmute as well. So yeah, it's actually really powerful, the energy that came through for that. So let's pull an animal spirit card for you and see what's coming out. Gosh, I feel excited for you, Pisces. I want to know what animal spirit energy. Oh, we have Mr. Lizard. Beautiful. And immediately, like the lizards, I mean, they're cold-blooded, but they need the heat. They need to be basking in that heat. And that's immediately what I was getting with lizard, is that to survive. And it's almost like at this point, it's almost like strangely, it's like a survival thing. This energy, this burning tree, that's the image of the burning tree. And this might mean something particular for you as well, because some of you have got the psychic ability. They're showing me the third eye coming through for some of you. So this could actually be having, you could be getting a message intuitively about this, even as I speak, coming through for you. So there is a sense that this is necessary for your survival, this cleanse on a certain level for you to thrive. So we're looking at not just surviving, but thriving, actually, is the words that I've been told here. And the lizard is actually fire energy as well. That upward pointing triangle is the symbol of fire. But we'll come back to Mr. Lizard. So let's start off with some fairies and see what they want to say to you, Pisces. Who wants to have a chat to Pisces today? We have Epona's wild daughter. Interesting. And I feel like this is actually, and oh, sorry, Pisces, I just banged the microphone. I feel like there's another one here as well. Yep, the singer of the chalice, but it's reversed. Singer of the Chalice is reversed. So again, it's letting something huge go. It's a huge release of energy passing through you here. And again, it's similar to that karmic cleanse, that it's like, yes, but it's very high vibrational energy. Usually when it's upright, it's being open to receive. But this way, it's very much a process of letting go and releasing and cleansing. So, yeah, it's like having a bath of an energetic shower, cleansing shower, if that makes any sense. So Epona's wild daughter, she is just kind of throwing care to the wind. She's just like, yeah, I get the rules. I understand the rules. Do I want to listen to them? If it's convenient to me, do I want to follow them? Probably not right at this minute, but I know they're there. But right now I need to be a little bit free from that constraint. I need to be able to, even if I'm not necessarily going and doing something that is unconventional or outside the norm or the outside something different. This is stepping into a new set of rules or just doing something new and free and liberating. This is what this energy is coming through for you, Pisces. So even though I might not necessarily be doing that right now, it's important to know that I can do it and that I've given myself the freedom and broken free of limitations. So yeah, she's a really nice energy because she's just sitting there poised, ready to take off if she wants to, but doesn't necessarily have to. So there's this sense of freedom without necessarily having to be doing anything. So it's more of again, it's like, I feel like you've taken the shackles. They're showing me this image of releasing shackles, and it's you've kind of taken them off yourself, given yourself permission to go, I release that. So again, it's a huge release coming through here, Pisces, for you. So we have the 9 of Cups crossed by the 4 of Cups. And, this is where everything's lining up. There's fulfillment here with this 9 of Cups, or looking at what's fulfilling you, because you're crossed by the 4 of Cups, which is there's something on offer here that you're not sure of. There's something that you're kind of pondering. And that's kind of that Epona's wild daughter. She's pondering something. And it's like there's no pressure actually here. It's like I can choose to do that or I might choose not to do that. And it's right in that state of being quite empowered, not feeling like if someone's trying to put pressure on you, you're definitely not taking that. You're like, that's your thing. That's not my thing. I'll make this decision in my time. So it's very much stepping into your own energy and making your own rules. But there is something on offer that you are kind of considering, but it's a matter of, is this something that's going to really be is it going to really fulfill me? So I feel like you're weighing something up, because in your conscious mind you have the 2 of Pentacles, and this is the energy going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between something, between an energy, even between 2 different energies. So yeah, this is what's kind of might appear to be immediately in front of you, which actually might seem to be a decision or a choice, or some kind of action needs to be taken. But again, I feel like I'm quite happy sitting in the middle of there. I don't feel like it's drawing my attention anyway, or draining my energy. I don't think it will be doing that, Pisces, only because you've taken the pressure off yourself. So you've taken off any expectations that anyone else has played upon you, and just gone, this is my life, this is my decision, this is where I want to go. So yeah, it's definitely mulling something over. It's something big, that maybe even something that you have a sense of, but you don't know exactly what it is. You just have a sense that there's something that you need to decide here on a deep level. And on the deep level, interestingly enough, we have the Strength card, and that's what we can say. This is just a small aspect of what's happening on a deeper level, because see how we've got the infinity symbol here? It seems like such a big thing to you here. right in front of you. This feels like it's the thing being presented to you. But if you look at what's happening deep down on a deep spiritual level, it's only a really small amount, a small thing that's inside your mind at this moment in time. And there's all this other energy here. It's only a very tiny part of the energy of this card. Yes, there's lots of possibilities here, and that's kind of part of what you're mulling around. The infinity symbol is representing that, and also something from a timeless realm. That's what I'm getting. And that's why it's kind of from the deep past, it's from the deep future, but it's also present. So it's in this timeless energy that's kind of this constant continuum going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so you're able to step within that quite readily, but there's so much more going on. And the Strength card is sometimes lions and felines for me represent your soul. And, you know, if you dream about that, that can sometimes mean that. Like if you dream of a panther, this is like a shadow side of your soul that wants to talk to you. And so there's interesting aspects. And so we have the line here out in full sunlight. This is very much a very conscious part of you that is meeting with the human part. So this is a meeting of soul, of minds is what they're saying, but it's the conscious mind and the human mind meeting together on like the energy of this is huge. It's like, you know, the universe and space, and our mind cannot actually comprehend how big that is. We just have to go space. Like, I think it's hilarious someone called space because it's such a simple word and yet it's so apt and so obvious. So it's kind of like that. It's the huge immensity of the energy of this. It's just like your entire soul being here is integrating and talking and chatting and having this huge conversation and meeting of minds. Like I said, that's the words I've been given. So there's this huge soul connection happening with you. There's a massive soul energy that you're probably connecting with and feeling with on a very deep intuitive level. That's why I get the sense that you feel like I feel like the soul's giving you a lot of messages. It's this sense that, and it's kind of like, you know, it's a bigger energy than our human parts. And I feel like it's kind of, not in a bad way, it's making its presence known. Not in a way that it's like the human self is threatened at all by it, because it feels like a nice meeting, like I said, a meeting of minds. But it does feel like the soul is giving you a lot of information, and that's why it might be this urge, this soul urge, or this sense that there's a direction opening or a path opening up for you that's happening on this very deep level, that it's like a calling almost. So this is happening very deep down for you, Pisces. It's so whatever you're seeing on the surface or sensing on the surface, like it might appear as might feel like a simple decision, there's something so much bigger happening deep down. And I feel like, I don't know if we're going to find out more about that in this reading, but I know that you've got the Hierophant as the final card, which also represents this sort of energy. So I do think that a lot of it's forming at this moment in time. So it's not like I can say this is what it is. It's something unique to you that's formulating from your unique soul, your uniqueness. So, yeah, it's quite, but it's expanding. It's this huge expansion happening. So, yeah, it's actually really, really beautiful energy, Pisces. So in the recent past, we have the Nine of Wands. And this is, you know, there's a sense that something has ending or is about to end, and you're not sure. Again, there's an unsurety because there's this, you know, on a bigger level, I'm saying, you know, there's this huge soul expansion, this soul growth happening, but also your human mind just be sensing that. And it can also bring fear, worry, uncertainty, awareness. It can affect you in different ways. It can either really energize you or it can fatigue you. So it kind of will have, depending on where other placements are in your chart and how you're experiencing this energy, So, yeah, it's actually quite interesting, but there's a wariness of what's to come here. And that's why I think that when you feel like there's something on offer here, something from the divine with this Four of Cups, but you're not sure of what it is, or there's uncertainty around it. So, yes, but in the near future, we have the Knight of Cups. I do feel like you take this up. I do feel like a decision is made, a choice is made at some point. So this is kind of like a choice point, but it's not like there's any pressure. I do feel like this is something that's just this expansive energy, like I said. And so here you are taking that cup that was on offer here, that that is connected to your heart. It's a new path that opens up, that's an emotional opportunity that's coming here for you that allows you to follow your heart into something that you're going to truly love, or someone. So, yeah, I feel like you do take that and move forward with it and make some changes. So, yeah, but I mean, this is you. You've got two twos. So that's why I feel like there's two options here, that you're sensing two very different energies. And again, it's the soul and the human, but also I feel like it's the old versus the new. And that's why I feel like it's almost like now I'm getting, because that tree was burning, it's like there's an irrevocable change. Once you kind of step into this new energy, it's like you can't go back. So it's quite fascinating. And so here it is again, the Two of Swords, in a state of indecision or not knowing the exact way, which way to go. This is you in the reading, Pisces. But it's also highly intuitive. And what I'm getting with you guys is that because you're such an intuitive and creative, beautiful sign, I do feel like your intuition's going to be like, it's like a satellite that's just beamed up and is getting a very clear signal at this moment in time. So I feel like you're sensing your way through this with this Two of Swords. It's like this is not a decision that can be made by the rational mind, because it's not the rational mind, it's the cosmic mind here. And so, yeah, the meeting of the two minds here when we have the Two of Swords. So, yeah, it's really quite fascinating. And so that's why, around in the energies surrounding you, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is growth, or looking at ways where you can see and feel and invest more so that you bring in more growth into your life. There's a period of assessment. So you may be thinking about this. You may be wanting this to come in, and that's because there's this huge, massive, deep down, this huge soul expansion that's coming in for you. So this is going to be, sometimes when something's happening on a very deep soul level, it sort of presents in your conscious mind in front of you like, oh, I want to be making more money, or I want to be seeing, I want to live in a bigger house, or I want to be, seeing my career grow, or whatever it is. You're just looking for growth. I'm seeing just this general feeling of growth, whether it's more knowledge or growing a family. It could be anything. And so hopes and fears, we have the Hanged Man. And this is actually stagnation. This is because everything's feel like it's growing and expanding. The Hanged Man energy feels like nothing's happening and it's just in limbo. And there is this really positive sense of moving forward here. But at the moment, you are kind of in this state of indecision. It feels a little bit like limbo, but actually it's not really at all. There's no limbo here. Your mind's just perceiving it as a stagnation until you step into that energy straight away, because there's no limbo here. There's pure and expansion. So yeah, it's very much a polarity, but between the human mind and the cosmic mind, as I said, but it doesn't feel like a conflict. So, and as an outcome, we have the Hierophant, and this is very much the higher spiritual law, the cosmic mind coming in here. And this is where that soul energy, when you step into this new calling, which I feel like there's a huge soul urge coming on here for you, Pisces, you will just kind of fully embody that energy. And that's what this Hierophant energy is. It's just being pure, exactly what your soul wants you to be. So it's pure source, pure soul energy, but it's you as well. So there's no longer duality here. It's like the cosmic mind and your human mind have become one. So it's this incredibly powerful place to be where you just feel quite still, and there's no need for words. You just you're just being. So, but it's at the same time, all this knowledge and information and wisdom is there, but there's no need to be putting that into words. It's just there. It's part of you at this moment in time. So there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom from the ages, from the past, that is being handed down to you now as well. So that's why we come to Lizard, the fire energy that comes through here. And it's like the lizard can hide. It's a very creative energy, this lizard. You know, it can blend into the background. It can be the chameleon and think nobody's noticing. But the thing is, everybody's noticing. And it's like, even if you were trying to do that, everyone would still notice you. You are emanating this huge energy now. So again, it's this sense that this is a necessary process and you needed this. And I do get, thriving, feeling really, really good. So and I do get a lot of creative energy coming through with this as well, with this lizard. Let me see if I can just get anything else that he wants to say to you. He's just saying, don't even try, just do. Just do. So, it's encouraging you to just exactly it. I don't need to say anything else about that, I don't think. So we have, as, an overall energy, we have the Knight of Swords. And so it's kind of interesting because it felt like to me throughout the whole reading that was very slow, expansive energy coming in here, or it's a soft transition that's coming through. But really, in terms of it's a different pace. They're showing me universal time. If you think of the fact that how old the earth is, this transition is like really, really quick. How old your soul is, this is a really fast transition. And how long this might have been, this sort of energy may have integrated previously over a period of a lifetime, whereas now it's integrating over a period of a month, 2 months, a week, a year, a much shorter period of time. And so now you're in a place that you're able to integrate this energy faster, and that's where we're getting this Knight of Swords energy. So it's all in perspective, from a higher perspective. It's happening very quick, but it's interesting energy coming through for you, Pisces. So that's it for December the 1st through to the 15th with the YouTube reading. I'm going to take it over to Vimeo now to the extended read. We're going to look at the future beyond, get some more information, pull another charm, and get some more fairy messages for you. So I'd love it if you could come over to there, because it feels like this is such a strong time of soul growth and expansion. I feel like there's these really clear, intuitive messages coming to you at this time, Pisces, and you'll be getting them yourself. So, I think we're going to get some interesting stuff in the extended. So I love it if you come over to that. The link is in the description box below. But if you enjoyed this reading, Pisces, please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment or share. I always love to read your comments, and please take care. See ya.